All right, my lovelies. So let's get you warmed up as always. So make sure you've got enough space. Anchor the feet in line with the hips. Get nice even weight in the feet, guys. Switch the bottoms on, but let the knees soften. Shoulders back, tummies in. So feel that nice gentle stretch down the front of your body. And then when you feel ready, just start to lean to one side. That's it. Just running your fingertips just down the outside of your thighs. Keep those shoulders drawing back and down. And just start to get that nice connection with those corset muscles. That's it. Just give me one more. And then on the next one, just add a reach. So big, strong stretch. And then the other side. So again, just getting a bigger reach in the waist. Give me 4, guys. Lengthen through those fingers. And 3. And 2. And one more. And then bring both arms up, my lovelies. And we're going to add a little knee bend as we pull down. So just gently sit your hips back. Not too big of a squat, but just enough to just get that nice upper back and shoulder stretch. So your tailbone is directing back over the heels and your chest is coming forward. Nice big breath, tummy's in. And 3. Good, and 2. And one more. Sit into the heels and we're going to hold it. Nice work, guys. All we're going to do is just press the palms back and back up into our bingos, bringing the shoulders together. Eyes are down. Engage the abdominals as you just gently press the arms back. Good, really targeting the bingos. Into the upper back and shoulders for 4. Lengthen 3. 2. 1. Stand tall. Bring the arms up. Squeeze your bottom. Circle for 2. And 1. And then back the other way. Nice big breaths, guys. Give me 2. And 1. Soft knees. Roll it down for me. Chin to chest. Nice heavy arms. Taking you down to the toes as much as you can. Relax the head. And then really pull tummy buttons in. Push with those shoulders. Roll up. 3. 2. 1. Nice work, guys. Reach it forward. Give me a chest stretch. Nice pinch between the shoulder blades. Go under, over. Good. And the other side. Give me 2 more. And 1 more. And then both arms up. And add that little knee bend and pull again. So hips back, tummy's in. Squeeze the upper back and shoulders. Really pull the elbows down in towards the rib cage. And just start to get a deeper knee bend as you go down, guys. Give me 4. Pull in those tummies. 3. And 2. And then we're going to hold down on that one. Chest slightly forward. Press back with the palms and up. Engage the upper back. Nice long neck and press back for 8. 7. Target the abdominals and bingos. 3. 4. 3. 2. 1. Nice work. Stand tall, guys. Circle through for 2. And 1. And then just let the arms go heavy, chin to chest, and we roll it down again, nice and slowly. 3. 2. 1. Let the head fall and scoop it up. Roll through. 3. 2. 1. Nice work. Add a baby back bend here, guys. Single arm reach. Push your hips forward. Good. Nice little squeeze into those bottoms. Big breath on the other side. And reach it out. Take the arms nice and wide, and again, under, over. Give me 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Both together, guys. Nice breath in. And out. Give me a little heel tap forward. So glue the heel to the floor, toes up. And just start to pull tummy in as you sit back in that rear leg until you get a nice length all the way down the back of the thigh. Now I want to keep the lower abdominals drawn in, guys. Eyes are just down towards the floor, and we're going to reach forward and sit a little bit deeper into that stretch. Good. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Now start to push up through that rear heel, flatten the front foot and lift the back leg. Good. And then just rock forward and back. So pull the toes up. Good. And lift the rear heel. As you reach forward, guys, scoop out your tummy. That's good. And really focus on your balance. So squeezing into the thigh and press the shoulder blades back. Good. Just make the arm movements bigger as you get more confident with your balance. That's good. We're going to go for another 2. And we're going to hold back on this one. So toes up, sit back in the heel, and again, sink as low as you can. Good. Hold. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Push up through that back leg and step in. Good. Reset your neutral positions, guys. Give me another breath in here. And exhale here. Bring the other leg forward. So heel tap. Glue it to the floor, toes up. Squeeze into your thighs as you lean forward and go. Pull the tummy in. Get my words out. That's it. When you feel ready, guys, reach forward if you can. Add a deeper sink into that rear leg. Go and get that nice strong stretch. And then we're going to come up, push off that back foot, lift the heel, squeeze the shoulders. And again, just rocking forward and back. Good. So hips are dropping back. Front toes are coming off the floor. We're squeezing into the thigh. That's lovely. And again, just go as deep as you can. That's it. Squeeze your bottoms forward. We're going to do another 3. Big breaths. And 2. And then we're going to hold back on the next one. So again, sink into the heel, lift the toe, sit as deep as you can into that rear leg. Hold. Tummy's in. And then all the way up and step into neutral. Nice work, guys. Give me another breath in here. And exhale here. Reset. Shoulders back and down. We're going from the top. We're going to go side bend. We're going to do 4. Good. Again, think of those corset muscles. Engage the waist. Keep those knees unlocked for me, guys. Just a little grip of the toes. Give me 1 more. Nice work, guys. Both arms up. Nice breath in. Single pull down. Good. And we go back up. And on this one, we add that knee bend. Push your hips back, abs in. Good. Target the upper back and shoulders. Sink as deep as you can in those legs. Good. Give me 3 more. Really feel your waistlines drawing in, guys. And 2. Nice strong squeeze. Good. Hold it here for me. Palms pressed back. Shoulders together. Eyes down. Give me that little pulse of the arms. Squeeze up. Keep the abdominals drawn in. Keep your bottom sticking out. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hips come forward, straighten the legs. Squeeze your bottom, circle for 2, 1. Soften the knees and roll it down all the way to the toes. 3, 2, 1. Let the head fall and come back up. Scoop. 3, 2, 1. Add a baby back bend. Both arms if you can, guys. Reach up, squeeze your bottoms. And release them down. Give me that heel tap forward again. Toes up. Sit your hips back. Reach forward if you can. Scoop out the abdominals. Now we're going to keep our weight in that rear heel. And I want you to just gently bounce using that back leg only. Just really focus on pushing it into the floor. Targeting the front of your thigh. Getting right into that booty. Good. 4 more. 3. Just watch your lower backs. 2, 1. Go into that rock. Push off that back foot. Lift the heel. Squeeze back. And again, sink all the way down. So we want to go to the both extremes of this movement, guys. So we're really working that rear leg. That's it. Squeeze your bottoms. Tummy's in. Give me 2 more. Go as low as you can, guys. Good. Push that floor away. Last one, we're going to hold and lock in the tummy and bounce again gently. Focus on the thigh. Keep the weight out of the knee. Tummy's in. Breathe. 5, 4. Target that glute. 3, 2, 1. And push up nice and slowly. Step in. Take a nice big breath in here, guys. And out. Let's take another roll down in between. Chin to chest. Flow it to those toes. Nice soft knees. Let the head completely relax. Scoop and hollow. Roll. 3, 2, 1. Give me your best baby back bends, guys. Reach. Squeeze your bottoms. Calm center. Heel tap on the other side. I forgot which leg I've done. And sink it back. Go as low as you feel you can. Keep pulling the toes up towards the shins. And then give me that bounce into the heel. Go on, really work the bottoms. Eyes down, watch your neck. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Start to come up, rock onto the toe, press back. And again, all the way down, bend that rear leg. Good, really feel that length being created in that front leg, toes towards the shins. Good. Come all the way up, lift with the chest. Tummies draw in as you sit back. Gonna go for another 2. Rock it back. 1 more, guys, all the way up. And we're gonna hold at the bottom, sink to that lowest point you can, guys. Nice strong abdominals and then bounce into the heels. Squeeze it down. 7, 6, 5, 4, breathe. 3, 2, 1. Push off that foot. Nice work. Step in. Let the knees soften. Give me that roll down again, guys. Nice and slowly. Take your breaths. Good. Let the heads again fall. And scoop and hollow. Roll up. 3, 2, 1. Take a breath in here. And exhale here. Nice work. So we're nicely warmed up, guys. Grab a quick drink if you need it. And then we're going to calm and make our way down to the mat work. Now, what have I done with my little timer? There it is, hiding. So what we're going to do, guys, is a little bit of kind of interval type Pilates. So it allows you to do the exercise and gives you enough time to get used to the exercise to connect with it before we transition to the next one. So what we're going to do is we're just going to start with a roll down and walk to plank and back up again. And we're just going to keep doing that movement for 30 seconds. Okay, so we're just going to roll down, find your plank, downward dog lift and come back up again. So start at the end of your mats, knees soft. Take that breath. And then start to roll down towards those toes. Walk it forward. Good. Find your plank, squeeze your bottom, take a breath. Now drive the hips up, head between the arms and walk it back. Push that floor away. Really focus on targeting the bottom. And then just keep going. So again, soft knees, roll down. Walk forward. Tummies and bottoms and chest engage, and then nice lift. Pull those abs in. Good. Once you've rolled up, stay in standing for me, guys. Just take the feet open, hip distance apart. And we're going to just go into a Pilates squat. So we're going to sit into the heels and reach it forward, just pressing the knees out and coming up. And again, just taking your time. Good. So weight is in the heels. You're pressing into the outside of the thighs. Good. So imagine you've got a band around those knees that you're pushing into resistance. Your abdominals are in. You're keeping any tension out of the neck and shoulders, guys. Good. Just a gentle grip with those toes. Good. Rest up, guys. Bring the feet back together. So we're going to repeat the roll down and walk to plank, but this time we're going to hold plank and just do some shoulder taps. So opposite fingers to shoulders. So let's go, roll it down. Walk forward. We're going to find our plank, kneeling or full. Lock your bottom in. Now bring one hand to the opposite shoulder. Now I want you to really focus here on getting that connection in your core. Trying not to lift or twist the hips. So take the legs a little wider if you need to. Good. Keep pushing that floor away. Good. Do as many as you can. There we go. Knees down. Have a little shelf stretch out. And then we're going to go into our Supermans, guys. So I want you to find your 4-point kneeling. Knees under the hips, hands under shoulders. When you're ready, opposite arm and leg, extend and squeeze. And just nice and slowly alternate sides. Really focus on extending as long as you can with those arms and legs. And getting a good strong squeeze into those thighs. Pull tummy buttons in. That's good. So you're just imagining someone's pulling you in opposite directions as you extend those arms and legs. And there's your rest. Nice work, guys. Come into side lying for me. Going to be up on your forearm and your knees stacked. And all I want you to do is to just push your hips forward and come up into your side planks and hold. Good. So we're going to hold for 30 seconds. I want you to really drive your hips up to the ceiling, guys, and give your bottoms a good squeeze. We're in a nice straight line. Good. Keep pressing up nice and high. Breathe and hold, but not your breaths. Good. Just take your eyes slightly down to the floor so we're not going into the neck. So we're keeping it all in those corset muscles. And bring your hips down. Nice work, guys. We're going to go back to Superman. So bringing yourself around. Now you've got a choice here of staying in your 4-point kneeling and doing what you did before. Or come up into a hover position and just tap one leg out at a time. Good. So either or, just making sure that knee stays directly under the hip and we keep a nice straight back. And we're really feeling it in those tummy muscles. Good. Nice big breaths. Really press through the heel as you step back. If you're doing your normal Supermans, remember, keep the pelvis nice and level. And bring yourself down. Nice work, guys. Come to the opposite side. We're going to do side plank on the other side. So elbow under the shoulder. Draw that lower hip away. Let the head relax. When you're ready, push the hips forward and in that straight line. Nice big reach. Good. Just drop your eyes down towards the floor. That's it. Just keep your focus on that band of muscle around your waist. Big breath. You should feel a lovely stretch here in those sides. Hold. Nice big breaths. Keep a nice squeeze on those bottoms, ladies and gents. Good. Breathe. And bring yourself down. Nice work, my lovelies. One final one. We're going to come down onto our backs. And you're going to give me your ab curls. So feet as close to your bottoms as you can. Hands behind the head. And when you're ready, just gently peel shoulders up and down. Just keeping the head nice and heavy in those hands. And keeping those elbows nice and wide. We're breathing in on the lift and out on the way down. Good. Keep the tail lengthening towards your heels. Give me one more. And just rest it here, guys. Nice work. Just lengthen out into a full body stretch. Good. Just give those tummies a nice little release. And then we're just going to start from the beginning. So if you grab your knees in, guys, and just give them a nice little gentle rock and roll. And bring yourselves up. And we're going to come back up into standing. And we're going to go from the top. So we're going to roll down and walk out and come back up again. Okay, this time we're going to go for 40 whole seconds. So we're just adding a little bit more time in for us to connect with our bodies. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, and roll it down, guys. Nice strong walk forward. Squeeze your bottom hollow out. Lift your hips and walk it back. So take time between the two movements. So you're getting that connected pattern between each one. So we walk it out, we find our plank and squeeze. And then we drive the bottom up, look back towards our toes and walk it back. Good, keep going, nice big breath, roll it down. Walk it forward. Squeeze your bottom and lift. Now on this next roll up, guys, stay in standing for me. And we're going to go back to our Pilates squats. So feet open, hip distance. I want you to sink into the heels and gently press the knees out and drive up. Good, so slow control. Have that pause and brace at the bottom so you again get that connection. Good, nice big breaths. Well done, guys. Big breaths, pulling in the tummy. Good, we want to try and get our bottoms just in line or below the hip crease. Good, so we get that nice strong abdominal connection. Warming up those thighs. Nice work, guys. Bring it down into a 4-point kneeling for me. So we're going to do our plank and shoulder taps now. Okay, so when you feel ready, step out into a good strong plank, scoop out, and opposite hand to shoulder. So again, we want a nice squeeze on that bottom, push back through the heels. So again, we've got minimal movement in our body, just the chest and shoulders working, pulling into our abdominals. Remember, you can drop to a kneeling plank at any time if you need to, guys. Stay with me. Just 10 more seconds. 5. One more. Bring it to knees. Nice work. Just have a little shell stretch out. And then we're going to come into our Supermans. So again, you can stay with the opposite arm and leg, or you can bring yourself up into that hover. Go when you're ready, guys. So little tap out. Now those doing the hover, when you're tapping out, reach forward with the opposite arm. Good. Trying not to lift. Good. So it's more going through the abdominals and shoulders. Good. Nice reach. Keep a nice straight back as much as you can. Remember, it's opposite arm and leg. Good. We're nearly there, guys. Just 5 more seconds. And bring yourself down. Nice work, guys. Come into your side plank positions. So elbow directly under shoulder. Now again, you can stay with the kneeling, or you can take the legs out if you want to make it harder. So choose an option that's suitable for you. But again, we want to squeeze our hips, press them away from the floor. You can have one foot stacked on top of the other, or one slightly forward. But really focus on that push from the lower waist. Now remember, we got 40 seconds here, guys, so it's quite tough to hold. But keep the focus in your waist. Really reach with those arms. And most importantly, keep breathing. Good stuff, guys. Keep it strong. So nearly there. Keep pushing out of that shoulder. And bring yourself down. Nice work, guys. Back to your Supermans one last time. So either staying in 4-point kneeling or coming up into your hover, making it a little bit more challenging. Go when you're ready, guys. Keep the tummies in. Good. Take your time. Want to really target the lower abdominals into the thighs and into those shoulders. careful not to lift the hips too high. You just want those knees just a few centimeters off the floor if you're doing your hover. Knees down, guys. Bring yourself over to the opposite side for side plank. Good. Now again, remember you could do kneeling or take it up into the full by legs straight, staggered or stacked. Go when you're ready, guys. Hips up. Reach over, push the hips nice and high. Good. Keep that shoulder strong. Make a little fist. It sometimes helps. Good. Corset muscles are nice and tight. Remember to breathe. Just drop your eyes down towards the floor. So again, we're not straining into the neck. Keep that bottom in. Nice breaths. Good. Think of those nice slim waistlines, guys. Bring yourselves down. Nice work. Okay, we're going to finish strong with our ab curls. So lying on your back, feet nice and close to your bottoms, hands behind the head, and go when you're ready. So remember, we're not straining or pulling on the head, we're just guiding it up. We're keeping our tail lengthening out towards our heels, but we're just drawing in our tummy button as we lift. Nice big breaths, guys. That's good. Just timing the movement with each breath. And there's your rest. Nice work, guys. Again, step out into a full body stretch for me. That's it. Just going to stop my timer before it goes off again. That's good. Just feel that nice stretch in your tummies down the front of your hips. And then we're just going to float the arms down by our side and we're going to go into our frog bridge lifts, okay? So we did these a week or two ago. So I want you to walk the feet towards your bottom and then I want you to let the knees drop out and then bring the soles of your feet so they're flat against each other. Good. And then so your hips aren't feeling too much strain, I want you to gently press the knees, gently lifting the hips, just until you get a nice little stretch here in the outside of your bottoms. Now what we're going to do is start to scoop our tummy, tip the pelvis towards us and start to lift the bottom off the floor and keep pressing the knees towards each other till you feel that strong contraction in your bottom. Good, and then we're going to slowly follow the spine as we normally do back down. And again, tuck your pelvis, scoop out your abdominals and press up. Feel the outside of your hips engaging and bring yourself down. And keep going with those. So remember, the soles of the feet are flat together. Good. We're just coming up on the outside edges of our feet. Now, if this feels any strain or stress on the ankles, just give me a normal bridge. It's absolutely fine. Good, but this is a really good one if you're particularly tight around the hips. Good. We're going to go for another 4. Lift and press the knees towards each other. That's good. Just coming up as high as you can on top of those shoulders. And 2 more. And then get into a good strong one on this last one because we're going to hold it up. Keeping the resistance in the thighs and now give me a pulse. So squeeze the bottom cheeks and lift. Now again, you can go into normal bridge if this is too much on those ankles, but really focus on the drive of the hips and the engagement in those butt cheeks. Good stuff, guys. 4 more. 3 more. 2, 1. Take a big breath, guys. Follow your spine down. Just let the knees relax. Take the pressure off the ankles. Just give those toes a little wiggle. Now, if it's not too uncomfortable, guys, I want you to try and keep your legs in this position. and bring the heels a little bit closer to your bottom. Now this time I just want you to rest the feet against each other, so no pressing, but as we did before, just gently bring the knees up slightly so we're not putting stress on the inner thighs. And we're going to take the hands behind the head and turn it into our frog sit-up. So tip your pelvis towards you, flatten your back and scoop out, and start to curl chest up and down. So keep a gentle resistance with the knees pushing towards each other and kind of pressing your spine into the mat and scooping out those tummies as you lift. Breathe out. Good. And pelvic floor is switched on as we curl up. We've got another 8 and 7. Big breath. 6 and 5. Breathe. 4 and 3. Exhale. 2 and 1. And rest the head. Well done. Just press the elbows into the mat. Keep the head resting in the hands, but just step the feet nice and flat to the floor and reposition your knees so they're in line with your hips. We're going to again just make sure that our lower back is nicely supported, just tucking the pelvis towards us. And just focus for a few seconds on that stretch in the upper back and shoulders. Now, if you just slip the hands from behind the head, but keep the shoulders down and make like a wall angel position with your arms. So forearms are to the floor with your palms up, elbows are bent, and we're going to go up into a bridge. And as we do, really focus on pressing the shoulder blades down and the forearms into the floor. Now hold your bottoms up here, guys, and start to pull the elbows towards you, but keeping those arms on the floor. Really squeeze into the shoulder blades and keep driving up. Hold. Now start to take the arms back and bring your hips just down to the halfway point. Let your tail hover about 1 centimeter off the floor. Feel the lower abdominals working. Grip with the toes and push through the heels as we come back up and draw the elbows again towards each other. Squeeze the upper back and then just repeat. So start to allow the hips to lower, tummies switch on, and then exhale, really squeeze into the upper back and shoulders as you lift. And down. Good. Weight distributes evenly through the whole foot as we lift, and then the weight comes into the heels as we lower. Give me 2 more, guys. Pull down and lift. And release. And last one, nice strong stretch. We're going to hold it here, guys. Now just float the palms down by your side, drawing the shoulders together. Give me a higher lift through the hips. And again, just a gentle pulse. But just using your bottom cheeks, guys. Try not to press for up through the hips. So just squeeze and release for 7, 6, palms flat, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a breath, start to relax your bottom and follow your vertebrae down one at a time. Relax, guys. Nice work. Give your knees a little hug in and just rock gently with those knees. So just give those lower backs a little release. Nice. Okay, we're just going to stay on our backs for just another exercise. Again, working into those abdominals. We're going to take one foot to the floor. And we're going to lengthen one leg up. Now you can have a slight bend in the knee, guys, but what I want you to really focus on is anchoring your tailbone down into the floor and lower tummy switched on. You're going to take your arms wide out to the side, but drop the shoulder blades down. Now we're going to keep that pelvis nice and still as we just start to draw a little circle on the ceiling. Keep the upper back and shoulders nice and relaxed. But really focus on your lower abdominals, guys. That's it, just taking that leg a little bigger with the circles And as the leg is coming towards you, kind of give a squeeze gently into your thigh. So you're creating that resistance and working into your tummy. Tailbone is nice and relaxed and lengthening to the floor. Good, go as big as you can, guys. Good, focus on the stability of the pelvis. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold your leg nice and still. We're going to flex the foot, taking the heel to ceiling. And I want you to straighten the leg as you start to lower down towards the floor. Just to that point, you feel those abs really kick in. Good. Now start to relax the knee and point the toe as you bring it back up. And flex the foot, squeeze into your thigh, straighten that leg, squeeze down. And then soften the knee and relax the foot, come up. So you really create that resistance as you press down towards the floor. Feel that pull in your tummy. And relax and bring it up. Give me 2 more. Squeeze and lower. Heel down. Good. 1 more. Flex and squeeze down. Bring the knee to chest, guys. Give it a hug. And then we just pop that foot to the floor. And we're going to repeat on the other side. So again, lengthening the leg. Just a slight bend in the knee, little point on the toe. Arms wide, shoulders down, and then just start to circle when you're ready, guys. That's it. Use that support foot to stabilize. Remember, we want to recruit those lower abdominals, guys. So start small. That's it. Be aware of any lifting from the hips. So try and just make your own range of motion. And then go bigger or as big as you feel you can without the lift. That's it. Target the tummy for 4. Big breaths. 3, 2, 1. We're going to pause and we're going to flex the foot and lengthen the leg down to the floor. Create resistance and soften the knee. Bring it back. And again, remember, we want a nice strong pull in the tummy and thigh and release. Breathing out as we lower. 4, inhale back. Good, squeeze down. 3, and 2, nice strong squeeze in that thigh. And 1. And then hug the knee into the chest. Nice work, guys. Give it a nice wiggle. Good stuff, guys. Okay, let's bring ourselves up into seated. So we'll rock and roll up. Now I know some of you struggle with your lower backs here, my lovely, so if you want to pop a cushion or a towel just behind you, that's fine. We're going to get our feet nice and flat to the floor. And those 2 bony bits in your bottom, kind of press them down and lift up with the chest. We're going to float the arms forward and we're just going to do some rotation. So we just start to lean back, engage the tummy, swoop that arm across and behind you. Feel the pull in the waist and then sit yourself all the way up nice and straight. So the back stays nice and straight even as we lean back. And we're really now just targeting the waistline. So big breaths as you reach. That's it. Follow the hand with your eyes. If you need that extra support, guys, just keep one hand behind the knee as you swoop back. And then just alternate sides if you need to. We're going to try and go for 4 more. Nice big breaths. Really keep the pelvis nice and still. Exhale. Good. 2 more. Stay with me, guys. Concentrate on those waist muscles. And 1 more. And then sit tall. Just lengthen the legs out. Big release. And then just scoop out your tummy and just allow the arms to find the lower leg and slide along towards your ankles and just give that lower back a nice release. Just let the head go heavy, guys, and just soften the knees and keep breathing. And then see if you can just get a little bit deeper into that stretch. No strain, just keep breathing. Nice work, guys. Now draw in that tummy. Keep this rounded forward position as you start to roll up. And then lengthen your neck and just relax your shoulders here. Bring those knees back in. Okay, we're going to try that rotational movement one more time. Again, find your own comfortable position, taking the arms forward. Now this time, as we swoop the arm, I want you to slide that leg away from you, flex the foot, and then heel, slide back. And then the other side, so flex the foot and reach, and slide the heel back, get that resistance. Again, this is an optional move, just to make it a little bit more challenging. So find your position that feels right for you. Good, so sliding a single leg, squeeze the thigh. Nice big breaths, guys, really reach back. 2 more if you can, nice pull. Good, keep that back nice and straight, keep the chest lifted. 1 more, slide both legs out, reach up, nice stretch, and then scoop out the tummy and bring the arms down. And then just slide forward until you feel that nice lower back stretch. Keep the head heavy. Take a couple of breaths, guys. Let the knees soften and see if you can get again a little bit further forward. And then take a nice breath, scoop out your tummies and roll back up nice and slowly. Slide the knees in. Good, just come up onto your tippy toes, guys. Just make sure you've got nothing behind you. Bring those feet off the floor, pull them into your chest. Now allow the back to round, chin to tuck in and rock back. Hey, bit of fun for you. Nice work, guys. Just relax here for me and just give your knees a couple of gentle rocks forward and back. And then we're going to, again, just one last time, take our feet to the floor. And we'll reset your lower back positions. Find that neutral spine for me. And we're going to float arms over the head, trying to maintain that neutral position, shoulders down into the floor. And we're going to come up, I can just shift forward a little bit. We're going to come up into a full arm abdominal curl. So start to scoop out the tummy, bring the arms over, scoop the chest and reach towards the knees and then bring it down. So remember, we're lifting with the chest. Try to keep the chin down so you're not jutting the chin out and straining the neck. And again, just gently targeting those lower tummy muscles. Big breaths out as you lift. That's good, guys. Give me 4 more. And 3. Exhale, 2. Now we're going to hold up on the 1, just keeping it in the chest and tummy. Rest one hand on the outside of the thigh, reach back, level with ear with the other arm. And now scissor, just a little tap on the outside of the thigh, but really extend the other arm back. Keep lifting through the chest and scooping out the tummy. Just watch your necks here, guys. If you need to, you can just pop your head down and come back up. We're going to do another 3. Really reach and feel the pull in the tummy. And 2, keep lifting through the chest. And then both arms release back. Lightly circle around, guys. And again, just give those knees a hug in one at a time. Nice work. Alrighty, keep hold of one knee and lengthen the other leg out, just gently pressing towards the floor, getting that nice stretch through the front of the hip. And then take a nice big breath as you switch and do the other side. So again, just squeeze into the thigh, drop the shoulders down. And then both knees come back in, toes together. And just reach your hands and grab the ankles and just use those forearms to gently press the knees out. Drop the shoulders down and lengthen your necks, guys. Nice breath. Just focus on the muscles relaxing. And then gently, gently release that stretch from me, my lovelies. Pop one foot to the floor. Lengthen one up. Just rest behind the knee with the hands and gently draw towards you. So just enough to feel a light pull in the back of the leg. Give the ankle a gentle circle around. Nice work. And then allow the knee to soften, pop it to the floor. And then the other side. So leg up. Gently support it, pull it towards you, and again, get that nice length. Release the ankle, give me a gentle couple of wiggles around. And again, relax that leg to the floor. Roll yourselves over onto a side, any side you like, and just take your head and rest on the outstretched arm. Good. Evenly stacked hips, guys, and I just want you to grab a knee into the chest, flex the foot, and just get a stretch in that bottom. And then just reach to the front of the ankle for me, my lovelies, and now lightly point your toe as you direct that knee behind you. Allow that shoulder to drop back and down, and gently press the hips and chest forward. So you're getting a stretch in the thigh, but also a nice stretch down the hip and into your tummy and the shoulder. Good. Now start to relax the foot and guide the knee forward. Good. And lengthen it out in front of you, resting on your instep. Good. Now again, flex your toes towards you, and I want you to lengthen the leg, roll it out as far as you feel you can, and then bring that leg forward until you feel a stretch in the inner thigh, and just relax into the stretch. So just keep your body's weight forward. Take a couple of breaths and see if you can just use the hand on the back of your calf to guide it a little higher. That's it. As if you're going to take that leg right around and wrap it around your head. Tummy in. That's it. And again, no strain. Just keep pulling that stretch until you can't physically go anymore. That's it. I'm going to have you doing the splits by the end of the year. My mission. And then just relax the stretch off. Slide it back. Good, restack your knees, guys. Bring yourself nice and slowly up. And we're just going to flip over to the opposite side. So into your fetal, relaxing your head on the outstretched arm. Again, your hips are neatly stacked. That's good. And then like you did before, just grab the front of your shin and draw the knee towards you. Just stretch out your bottoms. Scoop out your tummies. And then just take the hand a little bit lower towards the ankle and guide it behind you. As much as you can, allow that shoulder to drop back and down. And again, a gentle press forward with the hips. Get that nice stretch in the front of your thighs. That's good. Feel a little stretch through the neck. Nice big breaths, guys. When you feel ready to move, just again, relax. And bring that knee and leg all the way forward, resting on your instep, and lengthen it away from you. That's it. Now just allow your body to roll forward slightly. That's it. And then like you did before, guys, just slide the leg as far forward as you can until you feel the inner thigh stretch. That's it. And then just use your hand behind the back of the calf. Take a big breath and see if you can just guide it a little higher. The knee can be bent, absolutely. We only want to feel this in the inner thigh. Some of you may feel a stretch just gently through the lower back. And again, one last go. See if you can get it up higher and higher. And just hold and breathe. 3, 2, 1, and relax the stretch, slide it back. Nice work, guys. Restack your knees. Bring yourself nice and slowly up into a 4-point kneeling. Hands under those shoulders, knees under the hips, and just relax the feet. Just drive your shin bones into the floor as you tuck your tail under, and up we go into a nice big cat. So nice scoop out of the tummy, and just hold that nice position for a few breaths. And then just start to relax your tail. Look forward and dip the hips the opposite way. So open up the collarbone. Take another breath here, guys, and then again, tuck the tail under. Scoop and round through the shoulders. Let the head relax. Hold. And then on your next exhale, guys, just start to relax your hips. Drop them out towards the heels and look forward. And come halfway between the two. Give me a little toe tuck under, guys, and walking your hands back. Come up into either a crouch or on your flat feet. Let the head drop and start to straighten those legs. Scoop out the tummy and we begin our roll-ups. 3, 2, 1. Nice work, guys. Just reposition your feet into neutral. Give me a nice big breath in. And exhale. Single side bend over, ground your feet into the floor. And the other side, nice big breath. Both arms, bring them up. Like we did at the beginning, just give me a little knee bend as you drop the elbows back. And again, give me 2 more, tummies in, shoulders back. 1 more. Reach forward and baby bounce for 3. Exhale, 2. And 1. And release. And you guys have survived another Friday. Well done, my gorgeous people. Nice work. Have a fabulous weekend and be it a bank holiday. But I will be doing my normal sessions on Monday. So if you wish to join me, Teresa's like, you what?